We saw the sun today and we'll have more warm temperatures. Stick around to find out more.
Turning now to weather, Molly Starr joins us in the studio for a look at our weekly forecast. And Molly, what kind of weather are we getting after seeing some showers?
We're getting really good weather, Laura, and I'm excited to show that Tuesday and Wednesday are going to look very similar to what we saw this afternoon. We reached 70 here in Tuscaloosa. Now, not everywhere hit 70 exactly, but still really close by to that number, and it was a really nice day out, and that sunshine's continuing until Thursday. But our temperatures for the next week are looking phenomenal. Now, they're a little bit more on the above average side. We've got those mid 70s, almost 80, if not 80 on Friday. We can see some really warm temperatures as we move through the week. Now, let's take it back to Thursday. Like I said, there was a little bit of a change. There's some rain on the way, so we're going to stay dry. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we've got some scattered showers, very similar to what we saw on Sunday, but our biggest chance of rain is on Saturday. Now, there could be a slight severe weather threat with this, but I will have more details on that and the rest of your forecast coming up in weather. Well, we've got warmer temperatures expected over the next few days. Learn about your forecast coming up after the break. Well, it's all quiet on the western front right now. We saw a lot of sunshine this afternoon. Now, it started off kind of rainy this morning. Clouds rolled through, rain moved through, and then the sun came out, and we had some really nice temperatures. Our high today in Tuscaloosa was 71 degrees. It's 51 currently. It's a little bit on the chillier side, but that's because the clouds went away, and all that heat we had just went up into the sky, into the atmosphere. It's not going to stick around, so we're going to get pretty cool today. And as we're seeing, those temperatures are already currently dropping. We're in the 40s in Haleyville, Jasper. Even Birmingham's already hit the 40s, and we're going to continue to drop as the night moves on. Now, our temperatures aren't going to drop too much. We will see 40 degrees, about that bottoming out mark. So as we move throughout the rest of the evening, expect those temperatures to continue to fall a little bit. But the good news is the skies will remain clear for the next few days, and it's going to look pretty awesome as we move through this week. Temperatures above average, so that average is about 65, 67 degrees for this time in March, but we're going to see those mid 70s. Instead of 65, we're going to see 75. Instead of 67, 77, and so on. By Friday, we could even see 80 on that temperature mark, and it's going to feel really great. The only bad news is Thursday and Saturday. We've got some rain headed our way. Now, Thursday, we're going to see showers pretty much throughout the whole day, but they will be scattered. So you can take the umbrella. You might not need it, but you probably will at some point. Maybe a raincoat is definitely good to have. But then Friday is going to be mostly dry. So as we move through the day, you might see the sun. You'll see a few clouds in the sky. But you also might need that umbrella if you're leaving late from the office or you have an activity. It's a Friday night. Make sure to have that umbrella because at the late PM hours is when we are going to start seeing some rain move in for Saturday. As you can see, we're going to see a lot of rain on Saturday. Now, there is a small chance of a severe weather threat with Saturday, but we're going to keep you updated on that. And with all this rain coming, this is just through Thursday. So it's from last Thursday to this current Thursday in the next few days. But we saw a lot of rain this weekend. We're going to see a lot more rain this week as well. So Thursday, we could add to these totals almost up to 4 inches in the area. So shouldn't have any drought issues in the next few days as that rain Thursday comes through. But let's take a look at that extended forecast where we're seeing a beautiful Tuesday, a beautiful Wednesday, 70 degrees all week, almost to 80 on Friday. Again, we have those scattered showers Thursday, slight rain chance on Friday. And then there's Saturday. Saturday, we are keeping an eye on, but you know, as we continue through the tornado season this year, download our free WVUA 23 app. Keep us up to date with weather coverage and updates, as well as our social media platforms. Search Richard Scott, WVUA 23.
And Molly, you know, we saw some rain today. We're going to see some warmer temperatures, but do people need to stay weather prepared?
Yes, this is a week you really want to just stay on top of following the weather team on social media, following Richard especially. He's always sending out updates and making sure you're weather aware as well as the rest of the team because we need to know what to update you guys on. So making sure you're following us on social media, keeping up with the blog, the webcasts, all of that good jazz is the best way to stay weather aware this week, especially.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Molly. And sports director Gary Harris joins us. Gary, good evening. What's going on in the world of sports? Actor Michael Sheen may have just won Neighbor of the Year. He just paid off about $1.3 million of debt owned by hundreds of people, and he used his own money to do it. Sheen's efforts will be detailed in a new documentary focusing on Britain's debt industry. Sheen says he does not know the identities of the people he helped. Instead, he says the only thing he knows is that they live around his hometown, which has been decimated by the decline of the steel-making industry. What a nice thing to do. I mean,
It really
if
is.
I had that money, I think I would do that.
He lives in London?
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
he
because
does.
I was wondering if he was related to the Martin Sheen and Charlie Sheen and the
okay.
Estevez brothers, but I guess
I
he
actually thought that's
isn't.
who we were talking about, but
Yeah. Who knows? Hey, I got some NFL news.
Yes, let's hear it.
You know, free agent time, and Najee Harris, who played all 4 of his seasons with the Steelers and was
Yeah.
a really good back, is signing with the, I almost said San Diego Chargers, with the Los Angeles Chargers
Oh, my
as
goodness.
a free agent for more than $9 million on a 1-year deal. Remember, he's from California, so Najee's going home.
all right. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
And a look at our weather
Yeah, good news
forecast.
all around. We've got sunny skies tomorrow and Wednesday, so if you can, get out there and enjoy it because it's not going to last, unfortunately. Got that rain Thursday, some sun Friday. Fingers crossed we get a little bit more than we can. And then some fun weather Saturday, so make sure to keep an eye on that and keep in touch with us. We'll get you up to date on that.
Yep, absolutely.
Also remind people I'm on the radio in the morning and every morning, 9
the Gary
o'clock
Harris
with the
Show.
Gary Harris Show. Yeah, on Tide 100.9 FM and 1230 AM WTBC. You know, Jabari's been trying to, I booked Jabari one time.
Did you?
Really?
And believe it or not,
You gotta have
severe
all of
weather.
There you go.
Severe weather knocked us off the air that morning.
We gotta have a redo.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's our show for tonight. Have a great night, and thanks for watching.